Well, I'm Kevin Kaminsky, 40 years old. I've been in Steamboat for most of my life. I'm the president of B&K Distributing, a beer distributorship that's served Northwest Colorado for over 35 years. Married a local gal, born and raised here in Steamboat. I'm raising two children, a 12-year-old and an 8-year-old, and Steamboat Springs is our home. We don't plan on leaving. Well, the annexation of Steamboat 700 is good for me as an employer because I employ 35 individuals. Unfortunately, in today's environment, most of my employees have to live down in South Route, in Craig, and in Hayden, and they don't really have an area here and locally that they can move to that's affordable and attainable. Also, I look at it in a sense of the future, and I have my children. I have a 12-year-old and an 8-year-old, and when they grow up, where do they go, what do they do, what can they do here in the local area? This gives them an opportunity to come back and possibly have a home to live in here locally, and they can come back home and they can actually work in the area. I think the annexation is good for Steamboat Springs for two big reasons. One, with 700, we gain a huge partner for the west side of Steamboat and for an area that needs to grow, and that's where we're going to grow. I also believe that it gives us another opportunity to gain self-sufficiency in our community. It gives us the growth area that we need to continue to help grow the area to where we can be less dependent on outside people coming in, because we'll have a source of bodies that are actually living in the community and not having to drive in. I support the annexation of Steamboat 700. It's good for me and it's good for Steamboat. So please join me in voting yes for the referendum.